Hello everyone and welcome to a video that it's kind of different, you see. Um, yes, it's dark. It is about 11:56 at night, and I'm here to read off to Reddit r/nosleep. You guys can look at this up, but the run I'm reading to you guys right now is I found my suicide note from years ago. Did not write it. So I'm going to read this off to you guys, and hopefully you like this. I'm different quality audio quality here, so let's go. I'm a pretty happy guy. I left state for college after high school. I got a degree in psychology, and now I work as a counselor for my high school age kids. My little brother Mac is happily married with a 2-year-old son, which makes my mom turn her attention to me, heckling me about when I'll be able to give her more grandbabies. Life has been very good. God, the grammar in this. But I've recently discovered something that may turn everything upside down. My dad needed help cleaning out the attic, something which he said hadn't been done since Regan was in office. I agreed to help, but my brother wouldn't be joining us since he had work. I'd only been in the attic a handful of times through my entire childhood, so being up there again felt surreal. Dust and cobwebs coated every box, chair, and trinket in sight. I almost had 2 heart attacks thanks to a couple of rats scurrying around, but my father and I managed to sort through a lot of things, figuring out what was needed and what we could throw away. While my dad took a break, going down to the kitchen for a drink with my mom, continued to courageously scour the attic. That was when something colorful caught my eye. Now that's crazy, right? It was one of my old comic books, lying uncircuitously on an end chair in the corner. I picked it up, waves of nostalgia surging through me as I admired the front cover. When this depict my favorite superhero, the Hulk smash, raising a car over his head, his teeth clenched. It have been almost 15 years since I had last seen that book. I was surprised on how good a condition it was in. The rats hadn't touched it. I flipped it open and began thumbling through the pages, enjoying a little piece of the past, what I had been forgotten. As I neared the middle of the book, however, a single sheet of white paper, folded horizontally, slipped out of and drafted slowly to the floor, coming to a land at my feet. I kept a finger on the last page I was stopped on so I couldn't lose my place, and bent down to pick up the paper. Opening it, I began to read the message, and it had been written. I can't take it anymore. I wish someone could understand what I'm going through, but no one will. ever will. Mom, I love you so much, and I hate to do this to you, but it's the only option I have. Dad, you did your best for me and Mac, but what happened? But still, I have to go. By the time you read this, I know that it will be done. Don't tell my friends the truth. But what happened? Don't bury me either. I don't want to become warm food. Well, I don't want to become warm food. Mac, you were the best brother in the world, and just know this is not your fault. I'll be singing with the angels and watching over all of you from now on. Derby. Man, that is crazy. I jumped, spinning around, and hiding the note intensively behind my back. My dad was standing near the entry to the attic. A confusion looked on his face. Everything okay? Yeah, Dad, I'm fine. Thank you. Just a little thirsty. I guess I should have taken a break too. You mind grabbing me a glass of water? One glass of water coming right up. He replied, but he descended the stairs. I could see him watching me closely. As soon as he was out of sight, I unfolded the same errands done and down finished. Well, I stuffed it into my pocket and walked until I finished telling my dad I needed to get some errands done and that I could help him finish the attic another time. When I got home immediately, I tried comparing the handwriting to my own. My current handwriting was a lot neater, but I could totally imagine myself as a teenager or preteen writing this the way the message was written. Then again, if someone had been trying to copy my writing style, then what would explain the slight that would explain the slight difference. After a couple of hours questioning my childhood, I decided to sleep on it. Maybe I could call my brother and ask him if he remembered anything dramatic happening when were younger. I laid in bed for hours, and just as I was about to drift off, I received a text message from my mother. You awake, hon? So, that is part one. So, that is crazy. There's second and third part. I'm going to pre-record that. And yeah, it's 12:04 right now, so I'll catch you guys later. I'll see you in the next video. Keep reading these. Keep listening to this. This is scary.